Hey there, Ruthie here, and welcome back to my channel. To start off the new year, I decided to organize my laundry room. Now you might be thinking, Ruthie, your laundry room looks fantastic, but in reality, it's what's underneath that counts. And in this case, what's underneath is quite ugly. Basically, I have all this incredible space with all these drawers, but as soon as you open one, you see just how messy everything is and how there's stuff like everywhere, but it's not really organized. It's extremely difficult to find anything, and it already feels like I'm running out of space, which I can't believe that that's the case because there's so many cabinets here. Anyway, today's the day. We're gonna go through it all. We're gonna organize it. We're probably gonna get rid of a bunch of stuff, make a ton more space, and ultimately make this space a lot more functional and easy to maintain and find things. Most importantly, we're gonna tackle this closet of mine, which looks nice on top, but down low is just a mess. So let's just jump right in. We're gonna start with my medicine area. I really like to have this in my laundry room. It's right off the mudroom, so as we come in through the garage, it's really close to the kitchen. Anyway, it's a great spot with lots of convenient space, but it's gotten a little crazy. So I think we need to give it a refresh. Most importantly, just get rid of a lot of the containers because I think those take up a lot of space, and make sure a lot of my medication isn't expired. So let's go ahead and just take everything else and organize this by like items to make sure that I can easily put things back together in a way that makes sense. And oh yeah, don't forget to check those expiration dates. My kids constantly get us sick, and so we rely heavily on Dayquil and NyQuil. So I decided to put these medications that we will probably use way more frequently than I would like as easy as possible to access, so I can just go right away into my medicine cabinet and grab them. Speaking of containers, these 4 stackers from Amazon are so reasonable, and they're my favorite. They fit so nicely into these cabinets, and they can go in both directions. I just love these containers, so I use them throughout my house, and as you can see, they're multi-purpose, but I just really like the size. They truly fit in most cabinets. And just like my husband and I will go through our share of Dayquil and NyQuil, my kids will go through just as much, if not more, of Band-Aids. So I decided to take them out of all their containers and just nicely display them so I can easily access them. Of course, we have different designs, and I was tired of keeping all these boxes. So this way, we could just go ahead and pull one out. Probably fight over which one. Once I had everything in my containers, I decided to go ahead and start putting things back and seeing how it looks. And I realized some of my items didn't fit. So of course I had to move down a shelf, which I'm glad they make these so that you can do it, but man, is it annoying. As you can see, I still didn't get it quite right. It was still a little crooked, and at the end my husband had to come in and push it to make it actually go where it needed it to go. And of course, I had to label everything because this area will be used by my whole family, and if I don't label it, someone will surely be asking me where do they find the sunscreen, even though it says here, sun care. Now that my medicine area was done, it's time to tackle these other cabinets, and you can see the status of these is a lot worse. There's just random stuff in all of them, paper towels, a ton of different containers for soap dispensers. I have no idea why I have so many. And above my laundry machines, I will say there's way less stuff, like a little bit of detergent, and on the other side, some microfiber cloth. So this was pretty good. But still, I feel like we can definitely use the space better, and we're going to do exactly that. And first things, let's go ahead and sort things, like items especially. Make sure we put everything together in a way that makes sense. I'm sure I'm not the only one who does their fair share of Amazon purchases and Amazon returns, so I knew I wanted a container specifically for all our packaging tape because somehow it always gets lost. Next on, we love using command strips and all of the 3M things to hang stuff around the house, or it's very multi-purpose. But this organizer that we got was kind of getting a little bit messy, so I went ahead and gave it a refresh and made sure to put all the ones that we had in boxes back into the container so that it was using less space. Once this container is full and organized, it's so beautiful and so easy to access exactly what you need.
You're my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid.
I also got a set of these smaller organizers, which was perfect for my drawers. First of all, you put this little sticky stuff on the bottom so it prevents it from moving around, and that way you can put them in a specific location and organize like items and make them really easy to access without the drawer feeling overwhelming. I'll make sure to link everything down below, so check out the description box if you're interested in any of these items. And if you do use my affiliate link, thank you. I really appreciate it. It doesn't cost you anything and helps me provide for this channel. Anyway, I definitely played a lot of Tetris with all my cleaning products and tried to figure out what made the most sense. Now it was time to tackle the closet, and I mean, this closet was full of all kinds of things, from dreidel pillows to tennis rackets to a ton of my husband's hockey stuff. I mean, it just had a lot of things, and I knew that I definitely wanted all the hockey stuff out of this laundry room. He doesn't play it as often, so it just does not belong in such a valuable space. So I packed it all up and put it all into his giant hockey bag, and by doing this, I freed up so much space.
Hanging on those strings. Unable to bend, I never listened.
I love to keep two specific bags in my laundry room. One is for donation and one is for dry cleaning. And that way, whenever I'm handling laundry or things like that, I can go ahead and just put it in these bags. And then once they get full or I need to, I can just easily drop them off. And of course, as I was organizing everything, I used this as an opportunity to refill things like my OxyClean and my detergent. And after all those hours, we are done. I cannot believe it, but here is how everything came together. In my medicine cabinet, you can see all the Band-Aids, the mask, the COVID test, of course, medicine, sunscreen. It is all very easy to see, very easy to access, and I can also at a glance see if I'm out of anything. And at the very top, I just kept some of the things that I may not use as often, like extra sanitizer and some of those items. In this drawer right next to that medicine cabinet is where my kind of extras are. So I have my extra batteries here, extra command strips, and then on the left side is where I'm keeping my, of course, so important packaging box to make sure that's there. I have extra detergent here, tons of extra paper towels, and actually the shelf above it is totally empty. So I have extra space there. Directly below it, I have an empty drawer That's amazing. And then over here is where I'm actually keeping the batteries and then those command strips in these nice organizers. And I made sure to make it so that this organizer can stay inside, and I just open the top to access all the batteries. Right below those is kind of all the miscellaneous sports stuff or things we may take outside. So I have the rackets, I have some of the kids' play things, I have their life jackets, a helmet. I don't know, this was like the things that we would use outside, I guess. Now, since this area is a little bit harder to get to, I use it as a more long-term storage. So in this first area is all kind of the miscellaneous baby things. I have, the travel changing area pack thing. I have a fan. I have some accessories for the strollers. These aren't things we're currently actively using, but every once in a while we may need to pull them out, so I decided to keep them there. And then this is very much things that we probably wouldn't use, so I have some extra storage containers. I have this thing that I think my husband uses for lawn care, and then my notorious collection of soap dispensers, which I have no idea why I have so many, and then some extra paint that we use for touch-up. Right across from my laundry machine is where I keep all the things for laundry. So I love how this drawer came out. I just have all my travel laundry dispensers, stain removers, sewing kits, magic erasers, things to clean my washing machine with. So I just have all of these accessible right here, and it looks beautiful. Down below, we continue with the laundry theme. So I have more stain removers, some lint rollers, my ironing board, just those type of things that I would need when I'm doing laundry. And then the rest of these little cabinets, pull-out drawers, have various cleaning products. So this first one is kind of multi-purpose. I have my delicate bags, of course, up here. Didn't bother organizing those. And then all the Swiffer products to mop the floors, and then down below are all the things that I would use in kind of bathroom cleaning. So that's how I organize these. And then over here, I still kept the vacuum pieces over here. And down below, I was able to do all the extras that mostly we would use in the kitchen. So extra hand soap, dishwashing stuff, and Clorox wipes. So I just like that the extras can be right here. Again, my laundry room is really close to my kitchen, so it's perfect. This is like all my husband's random tools that I found. He does have a whole area in the garage that he keeps most of the tools, but these are things that I think he uses around the house. So I just put them here. I think these will shift around. And then I have some of those extra microfiber cloths and an empty drawer again. And then lastly is this beautiful closet now. Everything's organized. You can actually see the floor, which is amazing. So up top we have coolers and kind of the diaper bag that we just don't use as often. So I decided to put it in this closet. I have their swim bag over here, a picnic blanket. And then down below, I have the other swim bag that we use, the drying rack. And then this box is where I keep all those extra sealable bags, I think they're called, the ones that you vacuum out. So I keep those there. I have my vacuum here, my ironing board, and those 2 bags that I talked about. Anyway, that is my full laundry makeover. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.